It's the ultimate opportunist.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
You're looking at a man who knows a thing or two about winning. King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, double-digit world title reigns, double-digit tag title reign.
And he's a heck of a podcaster, too.
Quit buttering him up, Saxton. He already had me as a guest. There's no way they downgrade to you.
There's always a chance.
No.
The Viper.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
He's the Viper, the apex predator, the legend killer. He's one of the greatest of all time. This is a matchup where in order to stand victorious, you must destroy an opponent's body, mind, and soul.
We knew this had to happen this way between these competitors. They absolutely cannot stand each other.
Remember, no disqualifications. Anything goes. No countouts, no pinfalls, and no submissions.
This is where you find out what someone's capable of with a match that takes brutality to a whole new level. Don't worry about repercussions or tomorrow. If you feel it, do it. The only limit is your imagination.
Oh, knife edge chop. Just carrying the opposition here.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
Lives to fight another day.
Look at the disdain in the eyes of the Viper. He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade. You have to wonder, Byron, what it will take to keep your opponent down.
This is a matchup where you have to dig deeper than you ever have before. You must be relentless in unleashing your offense.
You got to up the brutality. You need to be more vicious than you've ever been before.
Remember, everything is perfectly legal in this match.
Edge's calculating mind at work. You can almost see the gears turning.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one. Bringing it back between the ropes. Edge now climbing to the top rope.
What a shot.
Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole. Nice right hand. During the Attitude Era, Edge was a member of the frightening trio known as the Brood. That unholy alliance spawned one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Edge and Christian helped revolutionize the TLC match and became known as the E and C Dynasty.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Edge became a master at forming championship teams with various partners. Things took a different turn when he became the Rated R Superstar and had epic rivalries with Ric Flair, DX, John Cena, and The Undertaker.
As a rated R superstar, Edge cemented his legacy as an all-time great in sports entertainment. Over the course of his career, Edge won an amazing 31 championships between singles and tag team competition.
Again, don't expect a technically sound competition here. This match will be much akin to a ballroom brawl.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Look, Edge is on the attack now. I'd say Edge just turned the tempo up. He's taking charge here. If it's locked in, it could be nap time.
Randy Orton's in a world of hurt, people.
He's taken such a beating, he can barely stand right now, which is obviously the most important requirement of a last man standing match. Even Byron knows that.
Randy Orton is slipping, but he still might have an RKO in his back pocket.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Edge looking on his game right now.
Oh, he came prepared tonight.
And it's Edge getting out of that one.
Spinning heel kick.
Snap suplex, very effective.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Uh-oh. The Impaler DDT.
I think Edge is done playing. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
3, 4, 5. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Edge gathering attention in a hurry.
Big punch finds its mark.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Ooh, what impact.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
And no luck against Edge there.
Wow, Edge just timed that perfectly.
Woo-wee. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Bringing it back into the ring.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Back suplex, no!
Not looking good, guys. A striking blow.
He's got a split personality, King, and I don't like either one of them.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT!
Viking DDT.
Oh, nasty fall. He can get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
2, 3, 4.
It'll destroy your face.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton. Kick right in the midsection.
Focusing on the head here. Tough position to be in for sure.
Beautiful suplex.
Wow, Edge just timed that perfectly.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Had it scouted. Swinging neckbreaker connects.
Boom, what a punch. Oh!
We will go on.
Oh, foot just stomping down. And no luck against...
Edge there.
And now that one's countered.
Randy better not lose focus on what matters, and that's winning this match.
Neckbreaker!
And this match is going to continue. There he goes, crashing to the floor. And he's heading back in. This match ain't over yet.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Hooked them.
Edge is getting this WWE Universe fired up.
Orton looking on his game right now.
Ooh, that kick. Edge in pretty bad shape here.
Yeah, he's being torn apart in there.
Neckbreaker. He's looking to bring this one to the outside.
And no luck against Edge there. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Not over yet.
Lariat.
Wow, Edge just tied. Spear!
Get that instant replay ready.
Will the second time do the trick? The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
He's calling for it.
Edge looking for the victory here. This is a huge opportunity for Edge.
What a show being put on here by Edge.
9, 10.
Edge wins.
Let's take a look at why Edge is the ultimate opportunist.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
Big win.
You know, it's a big-time night when the phenomenal AJ Styles enters the arena. This worldwide.
And his opponents, first, from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds.
An impressive resume, perhaps the most underrated superstar in WWE history. Sheamus has done it all.
And representing the Bar from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Mojo's here, and he's all business.
From Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, Mojo!
You know, Corey, as soon as Mojo shed that loser Zack Ryder, he's completely changed his life.
You're absolutely right. It's been a straight upward ascent for Mojo Rawley.
You mean when Mojo stabbed Zack Ryder in the back?
Maybe Zack Ryder should have done better.
Maybe Mojo should have been more honorable, more upfront about his desires.
And this one's going to be extreme, guys. DDT!
Fight.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
And Sheamus reverses.
It. In a bad way here, guys.
Now Sheamus making it pay.
One behind. Back suplex. Stomping. Ouch. Heavy duty right hand.
Knee lift. What an elbow drop. I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
Gets out of there in a hurry. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. What's he got in mind?
Gets him again. I don't even know how he got up from the first sledgehammer.
Titus O'Neil is feeling really good about himself.
Nice amateur takedown.
What a reversal by AJ Styles.
Styles is always thinking.
Bang right in the face. What a knockout punch.
Oh, man.
Whoa, Rawley really dodged that one. It's so quick for a man of his size.
Mojo Rawley with some good timing here. Now with complete control. Mojo Rawley showing us how to get it done. And he goes for the pin.
Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Running power slam. Man, Sheamus showing some of that Irish charm.
You can tell your dentist Mojo Rawley sent you.
Oh, right in the face. Oh, my God. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle.
Straight punch. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
Over and over.
Oh, and that's the second time.
You don't want to get hit.
Mojo Rawley makes the cover. And O'Neil easily getting the shoulder up.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. punch him in the chest. Oh, what a knee strike.
Joe Riley showing us how to get it done.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Doing some more damage here.
Michael, that is so big.
Will he be victorious?
And Titus on Impact is out.
Showing again why he is the real deal.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Toss to the outside. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Look at him, so physically intimidating and brazen.
Suplex.
Back in from the floor.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael. Big elbow.
AJ Styles celebrating his immense talent. I know that feeling.
Oh, stop. Oh, he lands it.
Really relying on that tonight.
Titus O'Neil going for an early pin. 1, 2. Sheamus just barely gets the shoulder up.
Man.
Go!
Look out.
Titus O'Neil is measuring. We might just be seconds away from the end. The situation just got real bad for Sheamus. And Sheamus reverses it.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Oh, right to the throat.
Not safe yet.
Oh, look at this.
Shoulders on that. No, a kick out.
Nice kick out there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And Sheamus. Oh, he's going for that high cross. Way up top.
High cross.
AJ's in big trouble now.
This is Sheamus's match now.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
For the victory here.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Launch with a belly-to-belly. That'll turn your lights out. Boom, right in the button. I don't think he wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael.
Up the ladder goes.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
The ascent begins.
Clothesline.
Wicked body shot.
Bang, right in the face. Oh, knee right to the face.
Here we go.
Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring.
Climbing up the ladder.
Oh, my goodness.
Draped across the top rope.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
I think it... Back between the ropes.
And look at front back suplex.
Very nice.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
And a third.
AJ Styles made him pay there.
Big time.
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Hoisted up. This place is going insane.
Ground
lightning fast reflexes.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Titus O'Neil with a nice reversal.
Oh no, here we go. Sheamus sees it.
Down with a power bomb. So glad I bet on him to win.
Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. He's got him down. This is it. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Bang! Oh, clubbing blow to the back. Oh! Right to the back. Double axe handle smash.
Oh my goodness! I didn't know he had it in him. What technical prowess from Titus O'Neil.
He's a big guy.
Oh, threw him out like trash. That could be it.
Inside the ring now. Going.
Huge overhead belly to belly. Oh, what an axe handle.
His shoulders are down. And an air fall.
Can you believe this?
Incredible.
There's a lot of force behind that one.
And Sheamus reverses it.
Over the line, showing us how to get it done.
Scoop slam. He may get the 3 count right there. Running interference. And look at front.
He's going back to the well.
Titus O'Neil with the clash of the Titus. A kick out. And he almost had him.
How'd he do that?
Straight right. Good night.
Up handle applied.
A back suplex. Oklahoma slam. Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Going after the upper body. And it's targeted attacks like this that put...
Medrick.
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Boot right in the jaw. Oh, a knee. Lights out. Straight punch.
Sheamus losing that fiery temper. Things are playing out exactly how he envisioned.
lot of force behind that one.
Again.
Hey, it seems to be working for him.
Straight punch. Oh, my right.
And some attitude behind it.
The elbow drop to the knee.
Oh, look at this, really softening up the leg. Over and over.
Up in the fireman's carry.
This is going to be big.
Here we go.
That one fails to connect.
And he'll likely pay for it here.
And for all the glory here. What's it going to take to keep him down?
Even now, Sheamus refuses to concede anything. That's why they call him the Celtic Warrior.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Incredible.
There's a lot of force behind that one.
Page. A quick reversal by Sheamus.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Ha, now Sheamus making him pay.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, my God, a clothesline.
Man,
That should do it right there. He breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Oh, able to counter. Oh, clothesline.
up the road.
Boom. KO punch.
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly. Put down face first.
Wanted a little breather, I guess. Oh, man, that was nice. Will he be victorious? Sheamus did it. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Wow, nicely done here in this fatal four-way match. If you didn't believe this...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Here comes...
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to... So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
An early pin attempt.
1, 2, 3. And that does it. Jake Roberts captures the win. These superstars put on quite a show.
Here's
another
your
look.
winner, Jake the Snake Roberts.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's going to have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Brett home right now?
He is! Hang on a sec. Brett, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face, probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that. It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey! What was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part. Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who were here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few bounties on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, I'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like course, Riley Flash's wrestling academy. And bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame from late 1995. With that temper on Red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. Might have this one in the bag, eh? Wait a second. Trey is finally doing something useful. Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's... Oh, now Red looks to be in trouble.
G'day, Peyton. Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. The Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier Reef. And boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student here with Red. He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first. Peyton Royce is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in Canada. I wonder if she now says, good day, eh? After the wrestling matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. It's the coolest art you'll ever see. Yeah, sorry. They made me say that. There's still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that Winterfest loosened up the old purse strings to bring this person in. It would have been nice if they did that for their announcer too, but I digress. This guy, Trey, on the outside is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. There might be a few ketchup chips short of a full bag, if you know what I'm saying. Just a warning for anyone here with little ones. Red said something about dyeing the snow red tonight. It reminds me of a time when I was a kid and playing shinny on a pond and Chuck Garnsey got a skate blade to the jugular. Yeesh, not a pretty sight. I mean, you should have seen the plasma gushing everywhere. It looked like a fire hose spray, except it wasn't the water coming out.
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross 2 things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match and win first match.
Nice of your mate to help you out there tonight. Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there, especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Congrats on your first win, Red. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
It's been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag gorgeous.
You know about fashion.
Obviously. Go on.
Well, I already went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against Riley Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
Ah, the classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see 3 options that fit the theme and location of this show. I present Apollo Oh No.
Wow, that's an interesting look.
You don't like it?
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know? I know you don't like to hear it when it comes from Riley, but he has a point. You might be too focused on everything other than what happens inside the ring.
People remember cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling great.
Wrestling makes wrestling great.
Well, there's more than one way to thread a needle.
Actually, there's only one opening on a needle, so...
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Anyway, what's more important is you're going to have your first match. So have a great one. And entrance, too.
Thanks.
Ward Wilson back again for Riley Flash taking on Trey. So this is the surprise opponent that Winterfest paid big bucks for? If you're a little confused, you're not alone. even though you were probably expecting something other than this match, I've been just told Winterfest will not be issuing refunds. Sorry. We saw Trey out here earlier in Red's corner, but he looks a bit different now. I'll leave it at that. Considering this is Trey's first official match, he doesn't look half bad. I mean, other than his outfit.
7.
Riley Flash has wrestled the who's who of popular superstars throughout his career. He never beat any of them, but who's keeping track? Is the student going to become the master here tonight? Probably not, but it still should be fun to watch. Now, I'm not saying Trey's outmatched here tonight, but this is his first rodeo. Literally. Be sure to check out the Winterfest calf roping competition later tonight. Now, we've had some great wrestlers get their starts at Calgary over the years, and Trey's not one of them. At least not yet. Crazier things have happened. Ward Wilson back again for Riley Flash taking on Trey. So this is the surprise opponent that Winterfest paid big bucks for? If you're a little confused, you're not alone. even though you were probably expecting something other than this match, I've been just told. Winterfest will not be issuing refunds. Sorry. We saw Trey out here earlier in Red's corner, but he looks a bit different now. I'll leave it at that. Considering this is Trey's first official match, he doesn't look half bad. I mean, other than his outfit. 5, 6, 7. Riley Flash has wrestled the who's who of popular superstars throughout his career. He never actually beat any of them, but who's keeping track?
2.
This is turning into a real kerfuffle.
2.
What's he doing, eh?
Help! Help! My tongue's stuck! Come on, I need some hot! Coco! Yeah! Hey, hold on! Come here! Help me out! Come here!
6.
Come on, help me!
Trey just got himself out of a sticky situation.
8.
But will he make it back into the ring before the 10 count?
9.
Injured tongue and all, this match will continue. Is the student going to become the master here tonight? Probably not, but it still should be fun to watch. That was only a 2 count, you hoser. What's this nincompoop doing? The veteran Riley Flash picks up the win. It doesn't happen very often, so enjoy it.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show. And also, it needs to be said that I had 2 students who had their very first matches tonight. Red, who beat Peyton Royce earlier. Isn't that incredible? And now Trey, who had a good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey, I'd let you have the mic, but I think you might be a bit tongue-tied. Give it up one more time for Trey.
What a night!
I'm thinking Pavone's to celebrate.
Isn't that place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full. I'll call them back later.
Maybe they can help with the car. And we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there. Are you visiting Denver at college?
What?
Now's not really a good time.
Why? Is something wrong? Are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we are. How'd you know that?
Just hang up.
Cut the crap. We remotely disabled the SUV because we know you're not at school, and we're pretty sure you never were. We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months, including a crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it. Do you know how disappointed I was when I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points? I was this close to a free trip. This close!
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on your own about all of this, but I guess you're just gonna keep on lying.
Hey, wait! Look, this is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me, so I was pretty much forced to lie. Would you rather I be miserable at school?
Of course not, but you have to be realistic. You are never going to make it as a pro wrestler.
There's a better chance of me dating a supermodel.
Frank!
Which is impossible because your mom is stunning, and I would never date anyone else.
I will make it. And when I do, you'll wish you would have had my back before I was successful and famous.
It's not too late to try to put all this behind us. We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that. Hey, wait! What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'd rather that happen than talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. We set out to do this together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the fact we now don't have a car or somewhere to sleep, but you know what I mean. I still want to do this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty, but you lied to your parents and me about what we were doing here. And you basically sat back and let me steal from them.
Don't worry about the money, I'll pay them back. And I'm sorry, but you've always told me to take the advice from my birth parents' letter, right? About following my dreams? Well, that's all I was trying to do.
You didn't need to lie to do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll never keep a secret from you again, I promise. From now on, it's total honesty between the two of us, okay? You're gonna know everything, even how many times a month I shave my toes.
You shave your toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book. So, no more secrets, okay?
I know he said no more secrets, but you can't tell him ours. It will ruin him. Okay. No more secrets.
So now what do? We're carless and without the credit card. Pretty soon we'll be homeless.
I think our only option is to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies. But we'll have to start roughing it like actual up-and-coming wrestlers.
You think we have enough cash for a new car?
I wouldn't say new. We managed to get a used car that fell under our budget, probably because it also fell under various recalls and safety violations.
Do we stick our phones in this slot? Nothing's happening.
I think that's a tape deck. This car doesn't exactly have the latest features. Roughing it, remember?
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the trunk.
Shark or human?
Human, I think.
Lame.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or may not have had a body in the trunk at some point, where to? We do have Wrestle in Memphis on the list.
Assuming this piece of junk can make it that far, then I guess we're headed to the great state of South Carolina. That is where Memphis is, right?
Close. Maybe I should drive.
It's fine. I got this. Is that also a feature on older cars?
Nope. Don't think so. Catching up on old times has been great, but we should really get going. Besides, shouldn't we save some of this for our speech later?
But we just got through all the boring backstory stuff. It really starts to pick up from here.
I'm down for more.
Hey, guys. It's so good to see you. Congrats on the Hall of Fame. This is really happening.
It's not official yet. We have to actually make it to the building.
They're not going to start without you.
And even if they did, some of the speeches are so long, you'd still have plenty of time.
Great. We were just telling Pac all about how we got started.
Didn't we cross paths on an indie show early on in your career?
We did, at a minor league baseball stadium in Memphis, to be exact.
That's right. I knew you had it back then. Trey, not so much.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because you didn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch?
Speaking of wristwatches, we really should get going.
From my experience, this day goes by pretty fast. So you really want to relax and soak in every moment.
Lita's right. When I got inducted with DX, everything just flew by.
Then let's get back to soaking. Lita, if my memory is correct, you were just in Memphis for an autograph signing, but Red had other plans.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
Hold on a second, can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't don't mean this in a disrespectful way. But who are you?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. But none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcers say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
Here bringing you all the action from the home field of the Memphis Sliders. I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight, but I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me, so sometimes life throws you some real curveballs.
Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Sliders manager Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed at a game. True story. Now, just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team or the away team. Just get your buddy here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than the house fly. I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new Slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown, I suggest you avoid it. If Red can pull off a win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time. Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot, Remy. And just a friendly reminder, he's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy, but happens all the time. Red is out here fighting for respect, which is something we can all relate to. This morning, the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action. This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones. With this match against Lita, Red's getting across something big on her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I had was a never-ending grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins are never going to move out of the house. But I'm not bitter about that at all. Now, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one-time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account of escape from his nursing home. But still, what a memorable night.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
Hold on a second, can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but who are you?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcers say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
Kid Pilo here, bringing you all the action from the home field of the Memphis Sliders. I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight. Well, I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me, so sometimes life throws you some real curveballs.
quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Slaughter's manager, Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed at a game. True story. And just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than the house fire. I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown, I suggest you avoid it. If Red can pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time. Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Remy. And just a friendly reminder, he's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy. Red is out here fighting for respect, which is something we can all relate to. This morning, the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action. This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones. With this match against Lita, Red's getting across something big off her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I have is never-ending grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins are never going to move out of the house. But I'm not bitter about that at all. No, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one-time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Sampson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account of escape from his nursing home, but still, what a memorable night. After some of the blows these two are absorbing, they might be headed for a 10-day stint on the injured list. And here's your winner, Red!
Good match, Red. I definitely knew Red's name after that night.
I was impressed Red was able to keep her composure and talk you into the match. Usually in those situations, she would lose her temper and go into hothead mode.
You're one to talk about keeping your composure after what you did that night.
Before my match, I have something very important I need to do. I've seen Ribby out here dancing with the kids all night, but I think I've got some pretty sweet moves myself, so how about Ribby and I find out who's better with the dance-off? All right, I'll go first. Hit me with some music. Okay, Ribby, top that. Okay, wait, I was holding back. Let me get another turn. Win the dance-off is on this list I have. I'm not crying. This was fixed. I demand a fair rematch.
Hey, no one wants to see any more of your terrible dance moves. What they want to see is me kicking your ass. I mean, what kind of stupid name is Trey anyway? I think a better name would be Crossword, because you enter the ring vertically and you leave horizontally. I mean, with a name like that, your parents must be the type of people who, when you look into their eyes, you see the back of their heads.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't talk about my parents.
What's the matter? You should be proud of them, because I heard they created more tragedies than Shakespeare.
Did you come out here to dust off every one of your dated one-liners? Or do you want to have a match?
Look, I'm just trying to entertain these people after your awful dancing. I mean, I've seen better moves in a blind chess match.
If you want to entertain them so bad, then how about we give them a match they weren't expecting?
Well, if you keep boring everyone, pretty soon we're going to have an empty arena match.
I was thinking something more along the lines of no DQ.
You know what? I'll take that, and I'll do you one better. I know you've only been in Memphis for about a year, but I think everyone will agree that's a year too long. So how about we make this a no DQ, loser leave town match? Come on, Crossword. What do you say?
It's fitting your last match in Memphis is going to be in a baseball stadium because you just made the biggest error of your life. Oh, come on. That was just as good, if not better, than one of his lame jokes. Oh, shut up, Ribby. After I send Lawler packing, I'm going to eat you for dinner.
All right, let's do this, crossword. Crossword, crossword, crossword.
Kid Vila here again with a huge matchup of WWE Hall of Famer and Memphis legend, Jerry the King Lawler, taking on up-and-comer Trey. I can't believe this is now a loser leaves town match. If Jerry Lawler ends up having to leave Memphis, the city would go into a deep depression, emotionally speaking. Economically speaking, we'd probably be all right. It's the battle of the pile driver versus whatever Trey's finisher is. Honestly, I'm sure it's nowhere near as good as the pile driver. I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but Jerry the King Lawler is a hometown hero. Trey, if you somehow send the King packing, you might want to consider hitting the road too, for your own safety. Which reminds me, Slider Stadium is a safe space and will not tolerate bullying or threats of any kind. Thank you. I can't believe Trey thought he was going to beat Ribby in a dance-off. That giant piece of meat has got some sweet and saucy moves. Crossword, 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 crossword. Trey might be younger and quicker, but the King has a significant edge when it comes to experience, and not to mention the support of the home crowd. Come on, King! Get him! Beat that butt! This match reminds me of the Memphis Sliders' rivalry with the Little Rock Boulders. A spirited contest with lots of brawling, and at the end of the night, losers leave town. That's right, Little Rock. I just called you a bunch of losers. Sorry, might have gotten a bit carried away there. Apologies to any fans in attendance who made the drive over from Little Rock. Beautiful city. Find a way to get my grown-up twin sons into a losers leave home match. But I'm getting off track. Let's get back to the ring. faces all the pressure of a winner-take-all playoff game. Not that I would know, since the Sliders are perennial doormats. There's always next year. I hear Trey got his start up in Calgary. And after this match, hopefully he'll be on his way back there. Let's go, King! Let's go, King! Let's go, King! Let's go, King! These two are throwing heat right up in each other's kitchens, trying to avoid the Grand Slam. And here's your winner of the Loser Leaves Town match, Trey. Dang it.
Look, I'm glad you won. I mean, you beat a legend, a WWE Hall of Famer, and that's huge. But you were out there playing with our careers just because you were too worried about a stupid dance-off, which allowed Lawler to get in your head.
I'm sorry I let King bait me into that match. Just, he was saying stuff about my parents and I lost my cool. You should get that.
Believe me, I do. But that's what Lawler does. He's made an entire career out of it. He had no idea you're adopted.
Good thing. I'm sure he would have had a field day with that.
Let's just move on from this. Apology accepted, okay?
What would have happened if I lost? Would you have stayed here in Memphis without me?
No. We're a package deal. Wherever you go, I go. But I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm having too much fun here. I mean, I just beat Lita.
I know, tonight was crazy. Do we have beat 2 Hall of Famers in one night on our list? If not, we should add it.
Hey, good match, kid. I didn't know what to expect after you lost to a giant rib in a dance-off, but you really brought it when it mattered.
Thanks. Sorry you have to leave Memphis now. I know you're a legend here, so that's got to be tough.
Are you kidding? I'm not going anywhere. Do you know how many loser leave town matches I've lost in Memphis over the years? Well, not that many, actually. But still, that wasn't official. We never signed anything, did we?
No, I guess not.
Well, then there's your answer. Hey, you two have dinner plans?
No, why?
Well, you should stop by my restaurant. We have really good ribs.
Red and I ended up having a good run in Memphis, but eventually we wanted to check out some of the other indie hotspots around the country. And after a year or so of bouncing around, we made a name for ourselves in LA, where the indie scene was really taking off.
That's it. I'm leaving without you.
You can't do that. We're a package deal, remember? Besides, look who's headed our way.
Great.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
Relax. I'm not here to start anything, so don't get your collective skivvies in a bunch. This is the one day to put any past differences aside and honor your achievements, so congratulations. You've earned everything that's coming to you tonight.
What was that?
Maybe she has a conscience after all.
I seriously doubt that.
Forget her. Let's get back to your story. I think LA was where I first saw you two wrestle in person. Remember? We ended up having that series of matches against each other.
How could I forget? It led to one of the most embarrassing nights of my career. We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one. Any fans wearing wrestling masks must remove their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people. As always, we ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't, we'll have to hire a cleaning crew and raise ticket prices. And nobody wants that. The merchandise stand will be open until 30 minutes after the show, so enjoy the event, then come check out all the latest stuff on your way out. Or don't. Less work for me.
We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one. Fans wearing wrestling masks must remove their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people. As always, we ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't, we'll have to hire a cleaning crew and raise ticket prices. And nobody wants that. The merchandise stand will be open until 30 minutes after the show, so enjoy the event and come check out all the latest stuff on your way out. Or don't. Less work for me. Huh. Haven't seen that before.
Sorry I put your friend in a diaper, but there was no way I was going to let that happen to me again.
Maybe it'll teach him to stop putting ridiculous things on our list, but probably not.
Hey, this isn't public knowledge yet, so keep it on the DL. The WWE is going to be holding an all-women's tournament later this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're calling it the Mae Young Classic. Triple H asked me to keep an eye out for talent, so I'll be watching your match tonight against Candice LeRae. Don't hold back.
I never do.
Oh, this stuff's all in my eyes. I can't see. I think I'm going blind.
I don't know why he's so cranky. I fed him and changed his diaper.
Any chance you can babysit during my match?
Collapsed crane situation? It still sucks. Both sides of the 405 remain closed. If you don't live nearby in the valley, you might as well sleep in your car, if it hasn't been broken into. Not so friendly reminder, there is no smoking allowed in the building. If we get fined, you pay it. Plus it's gross. Requests to do birthday announcements, and the answer is no. This isn't a baseball game, people.
lost his wedding ring. If you find it, please turn it in. Or just pawn it. I don't care.